inclusion is the strategy and diversity is the tactic. Meaning, it is inclusion that commands diversity. You cannot go on a hiring spree doing diversity hires if you have not created an inclusive organization, culture, and workplace in your company. If your organization is not inclusive and you bring in different people, diverse people, some of them are going to suffocate. And when people are suffocating because they don't feel like they belong in the organization, what are you expecting? The KPIs, nobody will break their backs in an organization for an organization that doesn't care about them. Right? So you need to understand that to draw value from diversity and inclusion, to get innovative ideas from your team, to get high employee engagement, to have high performing teams, you need to start looking at diversity and inclusion from this lens of, it is actually about the power of difference. It is something that can become a source of competitive advantage. So as this new year starts, look around your team. Some differences are obvious, some are not. Let's go and try to go an extra mile. Okay, this is the moment where I can actually go in this book. I just wrote this book last year, and there's a chapter is about gaining competitive advantage, the 10 practical strategies that you can use to unlock employee engagement and drive team performance so that you can build resilience and maintain relevance in a constantly changing world. So basically, I'm sharing strategies that you as a leader can use to unlock employee engagement and drive team performance. And diversity and inclusion is one of the strategies. And it's about unlocking the dividend of diversity and inclusion. How do you go about? I'm introducing it. I'm laying it out for you to say, what does it look like? What is it all about? What does it mean for me as a leader? How do I go about creating an inclusive culture? How do I go about being an inclusive leader? How do I go about effectively leading diverse teams? Because the reason why we have to be screaming about diversity and inclusion, it's about in the workplace. We need to first understand this because you need your team. If you're the kind of leader that talks about innovation, high performance, becoming disruptive and things like that, you're going to understand that it's all about the power of the employee. The innovative ideas that you want, they need to come from your team. The innovative ideas that you are going to propose, it all boils down to your team executing them. But they will not execute. They will not come up with those ideas if they don't feel like they belong in the organization. Belonging is very important. Psychological safety in the workplace is very important. That's what diversity is all about in the context of